Good morning, friends. Welcome back. Today is Monday. The kids and I are off school this week for Thanksgiving. Will just got home from work not too long ago. We're doing our small family, just the four of us, like makeshift Thanksgiving dinner today, since the kids and I will be out of state on Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, Will can't come because he does have to work. But we're just doing a real quick trip up. So I'm doing a little Thanksgiving dinner here today in lieu of a full-size turkey, which I'll admit I have never baked before or cooked before. I got 2 small 3-pound turkey breasts. When Ibotta was doing their free Ibotta Thanksgiving, I realized that the turkey breast roasts were also included in that. So I picked up 2 of them. They're $10 a piece, so it would have been $20, but I got 15 back. So I paid $5 for 2 of the turkey breast roasts. So I've got those in the crock pot. I cook them in the crock pot because they just turned out super tender. This is what I do every year for our little makeshift Thanksgiving. So I've got those in the crock pot with I had 4 regular russet potatoes left over, so I just diced those up and I put those over top with some butter, salt, and garlic powder. So I'm just gonna let that cook together in crock pot for the next however many hours. It's actually 1 o'clock. Got a little bit of a late start on the day, but Will has tomorrow off, so we can eat dinner at a more normal time tonight, so it doesn't have to be ready for like an early dinner. So that's what's happening there. I've got some other things I'll be making throughout the day. We love stovetop stuffing, so I don't do a homemade stuffing. So we're gonna do that. I've got a box, I'm looking over on the counter. I've got just a box of Velveeta mac and cheese, shells and cheese, because Alice loves that. Some canned corn. I did pick up a Mrs. Smith's pumpkin pie that I'll pop in the oven later. I'll make some homemade whipped cream, so I've got heavy whipping cream on hand. A little frozen sweet potato casserole by Happy Foodie brand I got from Walmart. I might be the only one that likes that, so it's kind of small, but it doesn't matter. Some Mrs. something rolls. No, something sisters. I don't remember. I'll show you later. But rolls. What else is on there? I have a list. Instead of guessing from across the room, I suppose I could look at that. So turkey, potatoes, rolls, stuffing, pie and whipped cream, sweet potato casserole, mac and cheese, corn. Oh, the only thing I forgot was cranberry sauce. So I did good. But yeah, good morning. Hello. I'm going to open up this video for the day and bring you along with us. Got my bartender over here. We don't drink much, but Will has tomorrow off. We're doing our Thanksgiving dinner today, which smells amazing. We went shopping and it got late, is what happened, because he would not leave the stores.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Everything over here was, oh, this is good for Jack. This is good for, let's surprise. His love language is gifts, whether giving to others or receiving. Anyway, there's a local, do 1 ounce per, is that the one outside? Yes, okay. There's a restaurant.
Backseat bartender over here.
Yeah, basically. Here in Lexington. It's actually a chain. Is this drink Drake's or Malone's? We had it at Drake's, but I think Malone's also does it.
Yeah,
they're all the same. Like father chain, mother, sister stores, whatever. They have a Pixie Stix Martini that is fantabulous. And they are $12 a piece. So Will was like, should we pick up the stuff to make Pixie Stix Martinis? And I was like, sure. Problem is it has 4 different liquors.
Pixie Stix, hard to find.
Pixie Stix are hard to find. We found these in the stocking stuffer section at Walmart for 50 cents a piece. We could not find them at Dollar Tree, could not find them at Kroger, could not find them. Meyer, yeah. So Pixie Stix, hard to find. Because you rim the glass with Pixie Stix.
Yeah,
anyway, it's fine. We'll figure, this is the first time we've ever rimmed a glass also. So we're making Pixie Stix martinis. But it has 4 different types of liquors. If you're interested, I'll leave the recipe below. Like, it's got Island Blue Pucker, Grape Pucker, Triple Sec, and vodka in equal portions. So we're doing 1 ounce per. So that's 4 ounces of liquor. I'm just smelling the lid to see what goes where.
Yeah, I mean, it probably doesn't matter. But...
And then a splash of sweet and sour and a splash of 7-Up. We have Sprite on hand, so we're just going to use that because it's close enough. I'm hoping it'll taste fine. So, anyway, Mr. Bartender. We're going to bring the kids down so that they can see the things that they got. Jack got a Fortnite shirt, just this little spinner thing from the dollar store, and some Pocky. And then Alice got a new pair of PJs that Will picked out. They have a fox on them. She had drawn him a little fox the other day, and oh yeah, it is. with its tail curled around. And so he was like, oh, she drew me a watercolor fox, so we should get her the Fox PJs because she outgrew most of her PJs. Yarn balls from the dollar store. She's been doing some finger knitting. I was like, she will love that. And then her strawberry packies. She also asked for index cards for her art cart, so I picked up some blank ones, some lined ones, and some colored ones for her. And then we got a gift. I guess I can show you my face now. And then we got a gift from our friend and viewer Lauren, who spoiled my child. And so actually we already peeked at it. So there's something in there for each of them as well for Jackson's birthday, but she also sent a little something for Alice. So we're gonna have them open that as well. I'm gonna call them down and then I need to finish prepping dinner. All right, so the children are very excited and I didn't realize they were color coordinated today in their clothing.
Oh.
Okay, so Jackson is gonna go first because technically it was part of his birthday present. So the little tissue paper thing in front, you both are sitting the same. Let me get a thumbnail picture. All right, they're giggling because they're color matching and they're sitting the same. So this is from Lauren, Miss Lauren, that watched our channel, not our friend here, Miss Lauren.
Those are so many I Survive books.
So what's on top? She always wraps everything so beautifully. Thank you so much, Lauren. You know what that is?
Choose the value, $25 to $500.
Where it's a gift card to where?
Amazon.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
So you can buy things off your wish list. You can put it towards.
Yay. Thank you.
And then, nope. There's a card there, baby. All right, read the card.
Oh, is it googly eyes? Nom nom.
Is that what it says? Oh, it is.
Nom, nom, nom.
It has googly eyes. Alice is obsessed. Is there a lot of writing in there? No? Okay, go ahead and read it.
Let the pandemonium begin. Happy birthday, Jackson.
Very cool.
Aw.
All right.
And then also, oh.
Folds out.
Oh.
Cute. Can you hold up which books you got real quick?
Okay, so
She's
I
such
got,
a crafter. Go ahead and hold them up. I got it focused on you.
Okay, so
3 I Survived books. He really likes these. When I force him to read a chapter book, this is typically what he reaches for.
so this is what I got from her. I survived the Battle of Gettysburg.
Gettysburg.
1863.
A long
I
time ago.
survived the Nazi invasion. 1944. Oh, that's convenient.
What?
I survived the Battle of D-Day, 1944.
Both in 1944. Imagine that.
Wow.
You haven't read those, right?
No.
You have those.
I haven't read any of these, actually.
Okay, cool.
I actually wanted the Battle of D-Day.
Yeah, you were talking about that recently, weren't you?
That's fun.
All right, hold off on the other bag because that's from your daddy.
Okay.
All right, Alice, go ahead and you can open what Miss Lauren got you, even though it's not your birthday.
Okay.
What do you say?
Thank you.
Target gift card. And she's a teacher, so she always sends books, which I love. Rabbit and Bear, Rabbit's Bad Habits. The chapter book. Ooh, with color pictures and stuff. Very cute.
I'm gonna read this next.
Yeah. And then what's that one?
I think I used to read these actually. Animal Rescue Friends.
Oh, cute. Graphic novel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yay. Oh, careful. She loves graphic novels. Very cool. What do you tell her?
Thank you so much.
Especially since it's not even your birthday.
I'm gonna spend this money.
You're gonna spend this? All right, now, you want me to explain their bags of magic?
Sure.
Bags of
So, like I mentioned earlier in the video, Will's love language is gifts. And he is a magical gift giver, and anytime he's out and about, he has to refrain from buying stuff for us. And my love language is not gifts, so I have to remember when I'm out and about that I need to be buying stuff for him to let him know I'm thinking of him, because that's his love language and that's how he feels loved. Anyway, all that to say, he spotted some items that he thought the kids might like. So Alice, you can go first this time. Alice does have a few more items because there was some stuff in there. What is that?
Yarn. I swear one of my friends have the same one.
Yeah, so now you can do what?
Make those things.
Finger knit.
Pockies.
Your daddy saw that. Everything in here is your dad, other than the index cards, because that was on our shopping list, so I just picked up a few of those, so I just threw them in the bag. I would have gotten those anyway. Got you lined ones, blank ones, and colored ones. Your dad's like, what does she do with these? I'm like, I don't know, she crafts with them or something. And then your daddy found, because you need more PJs. I went through your clothes and you outgrew most of your PJs. And what's on it? Do you see it?
Fox, it's so fluffy.
with the
Alice,
tail in front of the body, like the one that you drew for me.
Hold on, Jack. Daddy's talking. Did you hear what Daddy said, Alice?
It has a tail in front of it, like the
So he saw that and he said it's just like the one she painted on her watercolor. Those are the pants that go with it. Let me tell Daddy.
Thank you.
They're so soft. All right. Now Jackson, go ahead.
If I get good PJs like that, I'm probably bringing them up to measure them.
You never wear PJs. You wear jeans to bed half the time.
Very true.
Very true, he says.
Okay, I got chocolate cookies.
Can I open these?
In a minute.
Chocolate cream covered biscuit sticks.
Biscuit sticks.
I don't think I've ever heard of them referred to that way.
Light up spinner tuppy lemon house.
It's like
You shoot them up into the air and then they spin and float down.
and they light up. So we figured you could play with that outside while it's still
About
not
5 minutes before you lose it on
right.
the roof.
My purgers. Oh.
It's not PJs. Sorry. You don't. I don't think the
I won't
PJs.
shop that way. I see things that I think you'll like and I just get
Does that
them.
go in the dog?
So,
I don't think it does, but Daddy was like, I think he would really love this. So do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's a Fortnite llama.
Yeah.
X-ray.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Cool. So what do you guys tell your daddy?
Thank you.
What do you need to do to your daddy?
Get a hug.
I am not in the best position for cute camera angle. I'm sitting on the tripod. Hold on. There we go. I'm here. Yay. Okay, that's a thumbnail image right there. Hold on.
5.
Jack's gonna help me in the kitchen. I said, all right, tell me how to bake this pie.
It says place oven rack in center position.
No, it's fine. The oven rack should be fine. Then what?
In center position, preheat oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, which I've already
Which
done.
he did. Then what's it say?
Remove pie from box and plastic wrap. Keep pie in original foil pan. Leave pie on counter while the oven is preheating. Probably because
It's frozen.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably because it says permafrost on it.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh, these are so
So,
soft.
how do you open a box? There you go. What's this thing?
These are so soft.
Are they too big?
Yeah,
Oh
but
dang! I opened it upside down.
That's all right. Flip it back
they'll
over.
loose, but they
that's
still
good.
fit. Feet.
What do you want for pajamas?
Oh, very nice.
They'll loose, but they still fit up.
Look
really
at
good.
it.
These are my new
Yes.
PJ pants. I'm gonna go get the top on.
Okay. Are you putting the liquor in a crate in the deep freezer?
That way I can grab them all at once.
You're so smart.
And I am for a little bit.
I was just gonna say, probably not for long. They go down too easy. We're having fun. We're having a holiday night with just a few drinks. Huh.
Yep.
Jackson said, can you drink more so that we don't have a bedtime tonight? I was like, what's that supposed
No,
to
I
mean?
said drink to like later in the night.
Oh, because you think you won't have a bedtime? Is that what you said?
I wanted you to drink later tonight.
What's
I
a
get
baking?
it out?
Hold on. We're looking for a baking sheet that you put food on and put it in the oven.
So on about this.
Yes. It's all right.
I was
What do you want to tell? No, that's like cupcake things and stuff.
No.
All right, do you want to show them your PJs real quick?
And also do not do that while the oven is preheating. I
That's
did
fine.
that once and I burnt my finger.
Very cute PJs. Your daddy thought of you guys a lot. All right, so we also picked up a ton of candy because, you know, clean eating and all. He's a bad influence on me, y'all. So he saw these Fruity Pebbles birthday cake candy bars. And you said what?
They're good.
Are they?
Yeah.
White chocolate, which almost has like a milky kind of taste to them, and then you get the fruity pebbles in there.
So it tastes like a bowl of cereal?
Uh-huh. But richer.
I like white chocolate a lot.
That's good.
I'm like, you're like right up in the... So there's our taste test on that. See it?
This is the painting.
Buy it. Oh yeah, there's her fox painting to match her fox. It's got its little tail curled around. So Dad,
It looks almost like the exact same thing.
so Daddy said, she drew me that fox in these PJs. At first he saw a mermaid one. He's like, I want the mermaid one. And I looked and I couldn't find your size. So then we picked out something, or then we found this one. He's like, oh, I like that because the fox drawing. And then I found the mermaid in your size finally. And I took it back over and said, well, I found the mermaid nightgown. He's like, no, I think I like the fox better because she drew me that fox on the watercolors.
So we spent all that time looking for this one and you want this one.
So we're learning in the kitchen today, right?
Yes.
So what did we end up doing? We were preparing for the pie.
Yes.
So what did we do instead? Can you tell them?
So everyone knows you must prepare for pie.
So
Started that.
tell them why I wrote out this paper. With times and direct, like, I wrote out important details that you can't see.
We aren't gonna be eating this
the pie
first. We're gonna leave our pie out, and we're gonna eat our dinner.
And most of, like,
And
what's already finished?
The turkey and the potatoes.
They're finished, so we're ready to eat whenever the rest of our dinner food is done, right? And the pie isn't part of our dinner. So what did we decide to do instead? Since that has to cook for over an hour.
So once all of our food stuff is done, we're gonna put the pie in there.
Well, so the rolls had to go in at a lower temperature. They have to cook at 350 degrees. The pie had to cook at what?
375.
So we figured since we need the rolls first, we would do what?
We drop the temperature down 25.
Yep.
You know.
Yep, 25. And we would put the rolls in because we need those first. Once the rolls come out, there's nothing else on our list that has to go into the oven. So then once we pull the rolls out in 15 minutes, what can we do?
We're gonna put the sweet potato casserole in here.
Well, no, what are we gonna do with the pie? As soon as the rolls are done, because the oven's already on,
Put the pie in there.
we gotta preheat it to 375, so we gotta bring it up to temperature.
Yep.
And then put the pie in, and that'll cook while we eat dinner.
But then.
So now
potato
we do,
casserole.
the sweet potato casserole is actually going to go where? Read the direction that I wrote down.
In the microwave.
In the microwave.
5.5 minutes.
So that's going to be a last minute thing, right? Cans of corn. These are going to be a last minute thing. That's quick. The only other two things we need to cook are what?
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
And
stuffing. So the stuffing is quick. We'll do that last.
I do not like stuffing.
I know, but Daddy really loves stovetop. So we're going to do, I only have one big pan, so I'm actually going to do the stuffing first and then put it in a dish and set it in the microwave to warm. And then we'll do the mac and cheese real quick. Cranberry sauce is in the fridge. I will let you cut that when it comes time. Does that sound fair?
Can I show them something? I want to show them how it works.
It's Jackson's, first of all, and I can't go outside right
I
now.
have no idea how to use it.
We're kind of busy in the kitchen. We've got a whole list of stuff going, but I told him it's important to write out what you're making, what needs to go where, for how long, and at what temperature, because then you can figure out what to do, right? So it's like kitchen science.
Yeah.
With a lot of math and like involvement. Are you having fun? Okay, so the rolls are in. What do we need to do now?
I also saw some birds migrating. They were
You
in
did?
the arrow shape,
Yeah.
and I saw them going.
That's probably
I saw
strawberry
them
topping.
going west, which was that way.
Very cool. What do you think we should cook next? We have two things that we need to cook on the stovetop. And we have to share the same pan because the little pan will overflow with the macaroni.
Next thing we have to do is the pie.
Well, the pie will go in when the rolls are done. What do we need to do on the stovetop?
Sweet potato casserole.
Nope, that's microwave.
Damn, that cheese.
So that'll be the corn and the sweet potato casserole go in the microwave at the very end.
And then
It might be involved in the name of the thing that you're doing next.
Huh?
Is it still
Oh, yeah. We're going to do the stuffing next because the stuffing is really quick and then I can put it into a separate dish and let it just stay warm while the water boils for mac and cheese. Because we have to use the same pan because Daddy is so cheap and I don't have multiple, I do have multiple pans. The other
I was
one's
gonna
too small.
say, I bought you all the things.
I need two of like this size basically right now, but it's fine. I'm going to do the stuffing because we're doing 2 boxes, so that's going to fill this.
I don't understand how we're gonna do this, but as long as you understand and tell me how to do it, I can.
There we go.
The point is that
Perfect.
you are.
Are you learning? Yeah, you're learning.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we are learning how to bake and cook and stuff. We are also learning kitchen science, and we did fractions and math right over there.
We did because what did you have to figure out with fractions?
So we're doing.
Here it is over here. We're gonna do the stuffing, but we're not.
doing two. We're doing 2.
Right, and the directions are for 1.
One.
So we had
One
to
and a
double. We had to double the water and double the butter. Where are you going? Oh,
Grab this.
so I drew it out for them. We're doing some. They haven't done
So-
adding fractions yet. So we did 1.5 is for 1 bag of stuffing
1.5. 1.5.
plus 1.5.
Okay, and then we do 1 plus 1 is 2, and then this. So we put that there and that there.
So 2 halves are the
Yes.
same as 1
One.
full cup. So how many cups of water do we need?
2 plus 1 is 3. So
Very
3
good.
cups of water.
So get the measuring cup. Put 3 cups of water in that pan.
3 cups.
It's very focused.
skin.
Oh no. And then you set it on the counter to make sure it's even. You good? Cutting a stick of grass-fed butter from Costco in half. Because what did you learn? How many tablespoons are in a stick of butter?
8.
And how many tablespoons do we need to double the butter for this recipe?
8.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Do you need some
Knife
help?
kind of stuck.
So what I do, there you go.
Those were a bit uneven.
It's all right. So just take,
The knife kind of tilted.
it's okay. We're gonna take the bigger one. That'll make our stuff nice and fluffy. So you can just pick up, nope. What are you doing?
I was gonna
Put the other one on there.
put that in there.
That's fine, you can do that. He is learning so many life skills in here today. He's never used a can opener before. I'm recording. Will's like, yeah. He thought I was talking to him. It's fine. I'm talking to all of you. How do you feel?
I feel like I'm getting older.
You feel like you're getting older? These are important skills. Knowing how to use a manual, like handheld can opener, is a big deal. This is one of the ones that cuts like the safety rim. Keep going until it feels easier. There it goes. Now, how do you let go of it? Nope. Twist the
Oh yeah.
thing backwards. Now what do you do?
Can you define a little pinchy pin?
Also, while he's been learning this, the rolls went off and I put them on for 5 more minutes because they weren't completely done. We've got water and butter boiling over here, so he's gonna need to pay attention to this in a moment. I need to get a spoon. He's like, this is so much to do. I'm like, yeah. Very chaotic when you're cooking multiple things at once, huh? I think he likes the can opener though. You can just drop it in the sink. There you go. And then drain it. We're just getting the corn ready. We're not cooking it yet, but we're gonna put it in the pan. So bring the little pan over. Ooh, hold on. Leave that there. What do you think we should do now?
Gosh.
What do you think we should do now? Are we boiling?
It's nothing.
Get the red spoon from over there. Ooh, got blurry for a second. Gently just stir this. I turned it down, so it's gonna stop boiling so much.
Gently stir it.
Yeah, make sure the butter is completely, because we put a whole stick in there. You just wanna make sure the butter has completely melted. Do you feel any chunks of big butter in there? Or does it feel like it's all good?
I feel a big chunk.
You do? Let me see.
Like it.
Nope, it is melted.
Oh, it felt like it.
So we're gonna open the stuffing, pour it in,
And
let it absorb, fluff her up.
It got really bad.
It was fine. Okay. We've got mac and cheese going over here. I remembered we had a thing of crescent rolls, so we're gonna make some pepperoni and mozzarella. Yes, perfect. So go ahead and do another one, and let your sister do a few, and then there's 4 more right here.
Oh, jeez.
When we're done, I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of Italian seasoning on it. This is totally not. Now remember, it has to be as far as possible up towards the fat end, and you're gonna rotate your pan because you're gonna roll from the fat end, and you can move these if you need to. All right, y'all. Every time I say I'm just gonna plan a few things, it ends up to be a full table. Hold on.
I said that for the other day.
Do you see all of this food in front of you? Jackson helped make so much of it, so thank you so much for your help. Alice set the table. She did a great job. She kept having to move things because more food kept coming out of the kitchen, because that's what I do. I have a hospitality heart, even when it comes to my own family. I just want to make sure everybody is fed and comfortable and warm.
I know exactly what I want.
Yes, and there's going to be leftovers for Daddy. Yes.
We wanted leftovers for Dad.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
definitely going to be leftovers.
Do you realize how blessed we are to have
Yes.
this great food? So what do you think we need to do?
Play.
Say
I
it.
know what it is.
Do you want to lead it?
Sure.
Okay, nice and loud.
Bless us, O Lord, for these thy
gifts
gifts that
which
we
we
are
are
about to receive
from thy bounty
through Christ our Lord.
Amen.
Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen.
We forgot to say Sorry. Well, what's one thing you're grateful for this year? We're gonna do this real quick because we are all hungry.
Stable job.
Yeah, very stable job, very good, because that helps support us, doesn't it?
Can I say a few things?
Jackson, what are you thankful for this year?
I'm thankful for that we are safe from COVID, that Daddy has a good job, and that we get to still play with our friends.
Yeah, we do get to see lots of friends. Huh? Those are good ones.
I'm thankful for all this food, friends, and a loving family.
Yes. I'm thankful for Daddy's job also, because that means I get to be at home with you guys.
Sorry.
I'm also thankful for school.
I get to teach you and watch you learn and take you to all these fun educational play dates. You're not
That
thankful
gives you
for me.
time to make videos for the fine people at home.
Yes. So
Yes.
Let us know what you're thankful for this year, and we are going to eat.
That's cheese.
Good food, good meat, good Lord, let's eat.
Woo! This guy just keeps eating.
Daddy, you need to take a.
Am I recording? Yeah, I am. He's slipping further and further into his chair.
I'm
He's
reading.
full, but he just keeps filling his
I'm reading
plate.
jokes.
Ah! Okay, okay.
I'm reading jokes right now.
Where are you at? There you are.
300 hilarious jokes about everything, including tongue twisters, riddles, and more.
Tell them a joke.
Okay.
You can see where you're at. You're walking off camera.
Which type of money weighs the most? I don't even get it, but it's funny.
What?
Pounds.
A British pound.
Good job, Daddy-O.
Here's another one. Who takes care of all the animals' teeth at the zoo?
Oh, I think I've heard this before. We've lost her.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, stand up though so they can see. Oh,
The molar bear.
the molar bear. Alright.
I'm leaving.
Yaya has that teddy bear.
Kitchen is coming back around. I got the dishwasher loaded. Big dishes washed. Has to have a few bowls. These two hand wash. Load those in the dishwasher. Just got all of our leftovers packed away. So we will have, or will have some good home cooked or somewhat halfway home cooked food over the next few days. So we've got some corn and potatoes left. Lots of turkey. We only ate not even quite one of the 3-pound turkeys, which surprised me. Stuffing, a little bit of the Happy Foodie sweet potato casserole. It was okay. I'm going to keep it. If I don't eat it tomorrow, I'll probably toss it. It was a little heavy on trying to place the flavor. Maybe nutmeg. It was okay though. A little bit of mac and cheese, some of the Sister Schubert's rolls, and one of the pizza things, which Will said he needs those all the time. Apparently they were pretty good. And then some cranberry sauce. And then our pie is done. It's just sitting over here. Cooling down. The kids are anxious. I am still full. It is 8:30. So I'm gonna get all this put away and we're gonna sit. We're gonna sit. I put on my PJ pants, my fat pants, because I was stuffed.
Did they see my pajamas?
They did see your pajamas. Are they super comfy? Yeah, do you love them?
Yes, I'm glad I put them on, otherwise I would have never put them on.
Oh, I need to steam mop too because of Will having an accident on the floor with sticky substances from the bar. All right, it's about that time. Time for bed. Oh, time for pie. All right, get your face out of it. We are gonna make some homemade whipped cream to go on top of the pumpkin pie. You do not really need to be up there.
Yes, I do. So I can just
Go ahead and just pour some in, not the whole thing or anything.
tell me when to
Sure. So we're just adding heavy whipping cream to my mixer.
Oh, that's thick.
Yep. That's good. We're making a bit. And then to sweeten it, I'm using a little splash of, you want to show them the front? It's Jordan Skinny Syrup, the vanilla bean pumpkin. If I had just regular vanilla, I also have just pure vanilla extract. Yeah, doesn't smell the greatest. Maybe we should just use vanilla. No, I want it sweet though. And this is sweet. Go ahead and just pour like a little splash in there. I usually just use
This
vanilla.
black thing in there.
Not anymore. Hurry up. Thought I was gonna start away. A little bit more than that. I know. The splash in my head is, I can't convey that to you. Maybe a tiny splash more. Perfect.
Can I mix it?
So we need to connect the, you need to connect it to the thing,
I
darling.
was gonna store it.
Nope. So line it up
I was gonna store.
and then twist it the other way. There you go. Drop this down slowly. It is. Drop it down slowly. So both hands, otherwise it'll break the neck. Lock it, which is on that side. Just pull the lever. And then you're just gonna start this slow so it doesn't splash out. And we're gonna
One.
put it on, or stir. And then you can slowly bump it up to 2. And we are just gonna let this go for a few minutes until it turns into whipped cream. All right, Jack just wants a little whipped cream, so I told him he could add however much he wants on his own.
It's really good.
I I made a huge batch, and he's like, I will have this droplet. Very good.
I wish we had one.
Is that all you want?
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, guys. Homemade
It's fine. All right, now Alice is going to put her whipped cream on. Yeah, that's the way it's done. You can make Daddy's too, probably just like that. Whoop.
You little Todd.
Huh?
You little Todd.
Okay, that's probably plenty.
I'm on a side.
Okay. Can you make one for Daddy? Yeah. It's mommy-daughter chat time. Daughter has to be in the screen. We've been sitting here, Will passed out, like just tired.
Sleeping.
Yeah, he's just tired.
It's not like he's in a hospital.
No, he worked a lot the past week or so.
He's dead asleep.
This is his first day off in a while. Anyway, he's asleep. So Alice and I had some good chats, huh? About friendships and
Getting angry about stuff.
how sometimes
It can
we get angry about things even though we don't want to be angry.
Tell them an example.
A quick example, yeah.
I can tell them 2 short ones.
Just one quick one because I have other things to say too.
So once we were had a play date for our homeschool group, and we were using some of my paints. Jackson, we're recording.
He just made fart noises from the bathroom. They were fake.
And
A friend. Some friends. Let's just say some friends, really.
some friends.
We're using too much paint, in your opinion. Right. Oh, they were also taking them out of order. Taking too many paints at once.
Yeah, I didn't want to yell at them, but I did say, can we please take out one maybe?
Because we have a box of 40 acrylic paints. And she's kind of like me. We're kind of set in her ways. We kind of
OCD.
we've got a little bit of control issues. And so she was getting a little,
OCD.
You don't have OCD.
So, kind of.
We say that lightly in the sense of, oh, I'm a little OCD about that, which is not something to joke about because people with actual OCD, it disrupts their life. So we shouldn't joke about that, and I try not to, but we get anxiety when things aren't just so. Let's put it that way, right? So she was getting a little anxiety seeing all her friends pull out multiple paints at a time and kind of messing up the order of our nicely organized paints, right? And so she kind of had a conversation in her head, like she knew that she was getting frustrated, but she didn't want to say anything. She didn't want to vocalize. Good word.
Thank you.
Man, you know, like when your kids are just getting smarter right before your eyes? I'm fortunate enough to see that because we homeschool and I see those moments all the time and it still just amazes me. That was a really great word.
Thank you. I don't know why, but like using my knuckle won't help my heel.
So anyway, we were talking about things like that, like when you're in a moment and you're not sure whether to vocalize your concerns.
Or snap.
Or like get angry, right? You don't want to get angry, but you might feel a little anxious and feel like, oh man, they're ruining things, even though they're really not, right?
Yeah.
Because it's something that can easily be fixed. Yeah.
I fixed it twice.
But in the moment, it feels like a big deal. Yeah. So we were just talking about things like that.
It was like a paint. Like they didn't mix any colors, thankfully.
She's a little particular. Anyway, she had some other examples that we're not going to go into, but we had some good conversations about that. So I was telling her we're actually going to start a book together called Lies Girls Believe.
Do I still have my bow? Yep.
You do have her bow in still. Lies Girls Believe, and there's the Mother's Guide to Lies Girls Believe. There's also a Lies Women Believe and a Lies Teens Believe. It's a biblically based series, yes. So we're going to start I told her I want to do this with you. She is 8.5. So she's you're pretty much exactly 8.5 because you and Jackson are 18 months apart, which is 1 year and 6 months. And so on the 14th of this month, you were 8.5. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I told her I wanted to start this book with her, just something for her and I, just something special. You're fine. To do together. So I just bought it on Kindle, so I'll have her pull up the Lies Girls Believe on my iPad, and I've got the Mother's Guide. Anyway, we're gonna start that. I thought that would be special, something for her and I. And it just talks about a bunch of, it covers things like the very first chapter, I kind of previewed it. And it's about a girl who all her friends have social media apps on their devices and her parents won't let her have them. But she has her own tablet and she could just download them and not tell her parents. Like one of her friends did it and they still don't know. So should she or should she not? So it's like, should she lie to get a, an app? So, all my friends have TikTok. This is a thing that, kids are dealing with at her age even. She's not in a public school setting, so it's not as out there. Neighbors. But yeah, I mean, she knows what TikTok is. She knows what Snapchat is. And I monitor her. She watches some videos on TikTok, but I monitor her and it's basically like animal videos and like fidget stuff and just silly things. So I do let her watch stuff on there because the videos are fun, right? But there's things on there and the book goes into how things like that can make you have sticky feelings that are like feelings of ickiness, right? Like you shouldn't be doing something. We had a good chat. All of that 6 minutes of talking to say we had some good chats. And now she wants to do these foot masks that I got on Amazon. It's a 2-pack. It's by Celor, C-E-L-O-R.
I want to see if
Baby soft skin foot peels.
I want to see if other people do this for their kids.
You're supposed to, huh?
Other kids do this for their parents.
Oh yeah, in a second. So her and she's been begging to do these foot masks. We're gonna put these on. You have to leave them on for an hour, and then it takes like 1 to 2 weeks for your feet to peel. But I have like horribly dry feet always, no matter what I do.
I used to have like
so we're gonna do it.
Feet.
Yeah, it's because you wear your sandals all the time.
And also my heel really hurts. I'm going through a
I think she's going through a growth spurt. She keeps complaining about her heels hurting.
It feels like I'm walking on metal.
Her heels are hurting, like the muscles in her feet. I think she's probably growing. Speaking of growing, so many of you have noticed like, wow, Alice is getting really tall, especially when she stands next to Jack, which Jackson isn't always on camera. But I mean, she's, look at that big tall girl. She's 8.5, like we talked about. And so I looked up to see what the average height was for an 8-year-old girl. And it said the range in the US goes from 48 to 56.
54.
Hold on.
I know what.
No, it was
I know how many inches
55.
I am.
54, you're right. It was 46 to 54 was the range. The average was 50 inches. So that's the middle between 46 and 54. So we measured her because she's tall. I feel like she's tall for her age.
Can we show them the picture?
You don't need to show them the marks, but how tall are you? We measured you.
I am 54.5 inches.
She's 54.5 inches.
And Jackson is 55 inches, so...
He's like 55.25. He's just over 55. So they're pretty much the same height, which I know, or I feel like I know, or it's something that I was tall. I was one of the tallest kids in my class in 6th grade. Like the boys hadn't had those growth spurts yet. So she is at the high end. She is like maxed out of the high end range of average height for a girl in the US. So she's definitely tall. Because the average is 46 to 54 and she's 54.5 at 8.5 years old. So she's a tall girl. And I was just telling her how she just looks so much like I don't know if it's like the chokers and the cute little like wispy hair falling out. And like she puts a little makeup on and she wears these like, little cute clothes and she's growing up right before my eyes. It just makes me so sad.
Did we record last Christmas? I don't think we did.
Christmas?
Last Christmas.
Probably. Why?
I don't think we did.
What about last Christmas?
Caboodle.
She got a caboodle for last Christmas.
And I've been adding some makeup.
She likes to play around with
PJ.
your PJs?
PJ.
Huh?
PJ.
They've seen your PJs 16 times in this video. We've been talking.
Look how cute they
See this
are.
timer up here at the top of the camera? That's how long we've been talking. That's our mom and daughter chat. We had a lot of things to say.
And
24 seconds. We had a lot of things to say though, didn't we?
Can I tell them about
Growth spurts, deep conversations, lies girls believe, which we're starting. I highly recommend it. I'll leave a link down below to the Amazon book. I am also going to personally read Lies Women Believe. I have that as well. We could have had these on and been talking the whole time, but we have not. We need to get these feet masks on. It is late. I'm not even going to tell you what time it is because you will yell at me for having my children up this late. But we are on Thanksgiving break.
Yeah, so we don't have school tomorrow.
We don't have school. We should do a math lesson. What? She has one more thing to... oops, I thought I hit a button. She has one more thing to tell you.
Does anyone's kid make coupons for them?
Coupons for parents.
So this one is a bonus massage. It's supposed to say stress relief, but it looks like
Stress relief.
and it's for mama, and you can use 20 times it.
Hold on, let's show them the front. So here's the front.
There we go.
So here's her coupon that she made with the index cards we bought her today. So coupon, stress relief, massage for mama, and I can use this 20 times. That's 20 massages. And then she goes into detail. She's running a shop, y'all.
Can I say it?
You can't. She's gonna read it to you because now we're peach.
So when I
lighting in here. Hold on, let me turn this off and back on. It's when we focus on certain things that changes the lighting.
Sneeze.
I hate when I lose a sneeze. The worst.
It's going to Disney without me.
Okay, go ahead and explain how your shop run, your massage parlor.
So when I was $6, this is part of Alice's spa,
Okay.
but not part of the spa coupon.
Okay.
So 1 hour is $6, 2 hours $12, 3 hours is $30.
Once you hit 3 hours, you gotta pay a extra bonus. So instead of a lot of times the longer you go, you get a price break. No, with Alice's spa, she's like, if you want 3 hours, you're paying me overtime.
I do deep massages.
She's a smart girl. She's an entrepreneur. That's a word I've never been able to pronounce. But she's it. Continue.
It's open from 5:30 to 12:05.
I thought it was 12:05 to 5:30.
Oh my god.
12:05 would be like lunchtime until dinner time. We struggle with time concepts in this. Hold on. I'm going to sidebar you real quick.
Hold. Later.
Her and Jackson both struggle with time concepts. I burped.
Ew.
I told Jackson, he asked the other day when it was his birthday, he said, what time was I born? I said, 7:42 p.m. So he said, at night. And I said, yeah. So he came in the next morning. It was at 6:30. And he said, I'm almost 10. He thought it was night because it was still dark at that time because winter, y'all. So we struggle with AM, PM, and we struggle with things like 6:45 or 20 to 7 or 2:15, right? Yeah, exactly. That eye roll. You know what? They've tried teaching that in the Good and the Beautiful Math 3, which is what we use for her. That is not a hill I'm gonna die on. If my kid at right now doesn't understand, she can read a clock. She can look at the clock and say, it's 5:43 or whatever. She can read a clock. Anyway, we got really sidebar there. She was telling you her hours for her spa.
And also, so I have these little dots. Oh, I don't want to get
Don't
sunburnt.
focus it, yeah.
I have these little...
The color changed to orange, so she said, I don't want to get sunburned.
It looks like I have lipstick on.
I'm going to tell you right now. Oh, yeah, I can use this 20 times.
So it has 20 dots. I crossed off one.
Because she was massaging me already. She massaged me for, I don't know, it's on my phone, 12 minutes, I think. I have to talk to her about her business plan, though, because she said a 10-minute massage is 60 cents. And a 5-minute massage is 50 cents. But if she has a 1-hour massage for $6...
I don't know.
It's okay. We'll figure it out so that it's fair.
I'm gonna bite your nose.
I want it to be fair for you. Look at me. I want it to be fair for you. You're undercharging for 10 minutes and 5 minutes is all I'm saying. We'll figure it out. We're gonna do a little math. Okay. Her favorite thing, math.
And
hold on, that's a thumbnail. The color changed a little orange. I had to take a thumbnail photo. We're gonna stop talking and we could have had these feet masks a quarter of the way done. Any last things to say right now?
Some of my usual ones are like helping do something extra, like...
Oh, your coupon. So she was asking if anyone else's kids do these coupons. She wrote a bunch of coupons out today. So one of the coupons was a snuggle and help in the kitchen. And she did that today. She gave me some snuggles and then helped me make whipped cream, didn't you? My feet are wrapped in weird bags, and then I put them in my slippers so that the goo can squish between my toes. We're having a lesson on genetics because we talked about the kids' heights and how it's turned into a whole thing. So we're gonna count this as a school day, right?
Yeah.
We're going to taste test the, what was it?
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat, obviously.
Fruity Kit Kat.
Was the fruity
cereal.
Fruity cereal, so Fruity Pebbles Kit Kat. Go ahead.
I think it was more like
Fruit Loops?
Fruit Pebbles, but yeah, I think it was Fruit Loops on the wrapper.
That's good.
It tastes like Fruity Pebble.
It's really good. I love Kit Kats, y'all. Did I keep the wrapper? I did keep the wrapper. So we found these at Walmart. Kit Kat fruity cereal, so yeah, Fruity Pebbles. It's good. It's very good. If you like Kit Kats, for sure. Oh, it shows Fruit Loop. I'm a little slow. You said it showed Fruity Pebbles on the wrapper.
I said it tastes like Fruity Pebbles, but it shows Fruit Loops on the cover.
True story. Tastes like Fruity Pebbles, but it shows Fruit Loops on the cover.